All right. So welcome back to the first reattempt at this. Have to modulate. I can't change the music audio right now. So we have Brenna Steezy Shirley. Ignore the distribution of traits. It's really difficult in this. So she's a dreamer. She was an expressive child. She sang often and made friends very easily, be they young or old, male or female. She hated fighting, but when made angry, she could be dangerous. Her temper was quick. That is true. And in adulthood, she's a microbiologist to plague-struck Steezy's native herb world. Steezy and other researchers revealed the illness was a bioweapon, but the people turned on them, blaming them for the sickness. Steezy barely escaped her home world as it fell into chaos. So Steezy is very good with plants and animals. She's good at crafting, or she has a passion for crafting, artistic and medical, and then a smattering of other help-along skills that we come to. Terry, he was a history student because he helped Nate cheat in history. As a child, Terry learned many artistic forms, including music and novel writing. As he grew older, he began to study legends from his homeworld, legends of the lizard-like beings at the center of his culture's folklore. I had to start my timer to make sure I keep these right. And in adulthood, Terry enrolled in the State Weapons Research Program. While brilliant in his work, he was so enthusiastic in testing his creations that he accidentally wounded some colleagues and was marked as unfit for service. Didn't read that before I assigned that to you. Just looked at those bonuses, the construction, crafting, and intellectual. So a big bonus to cooking, construction, a good smattering of other skills as well. These are passions, these flames, double passion, single passion. They just learn faster. And then these values are the current skill level. And then Nate, yes, I know this doesn't seem balanced. I apologize. It has nothing to do with me, like selfishness, but I guess now it does come across that way. Amateur astronomer, and then blacksmith. So shooting, construction, and intellectual. I talked to Terry about this before I made this. One of us had to take intellectual just because we need research. I didn't realize that because I don't want any of us to have. And then relationships, Nate, Brenna, add wife, next, Nathaniel, add. Okay, I don't know what this part is, but we are husband and wife. So here we go. Let us go figure out how life is like out on the rim. So gonna do the best to talk through, not pause too much. This is how it all starts. So okay, so we're gonna pause immediately. Let's change these sound settings. I did this last time too, right? Okay, so first things first, we're gonna okay, so do some housekeeping here. So this is just allowing. See, these things are with the red X's, they're not allowed. Our characters are not allowed to touch them, so it's typical to just go through this and allow all of those things that we can. Let's take there's Terry, there we go. Okay, there's the rest of everything. Let's take a look around here, see where we might want to settle. Big area up here. So we kind of want the river because we'll be able to utilize it for hydropower. Trying to see if we have, so here's some fertile soil. That would be nice. Here's a big patch of fertile soil. There's a ship chunk right here. You can deconstruct that. I don't know. I tend to spend the first couple days settling in place and then seeing what happens from there. So let's do that. Let's just get ourselves set up for the afternoon. So let's go to work. Um, and we're gonna set so everyone. These are like or so this the way this works is it'll go down the order, checking for anything that has a one, and then two and three more. So we want firefight to be the first one. We want everyone to be a patient if they can, meaning if they're hurt. And then we want Steezy, she's a doctor, we want her to do it. So then bed rest, we'll just put it twos. Basic, we'll put it twos. Warden, we don't really need to worry about because we're not taking prisoners. So I guess we'll put Steezy's got a passion for handle. Cook, so obviously we're gonna put Terry high on cook. Steezy is a huntress, I guess, and so my construct, that's gonna be number one for Terry and I. Grow is gonna be number one for Steezy. We'll worry about mining in a minute. And we'll worry about the rest of these. Clean, we can put it twos. And then we'll put research again for me, but it's not going to come into play till we build a research bench. Okay, so let's get to the interesting part. So let's, we're going to need to get some wood chopped here, and then let's start building. It's going to say we don't have enough wood, but we do. It's just not in a stockpile. It's going to seem kind of large at the moment, but it's easier than doing this all over again. And so then let's get let's cut up the worst spots a little bit. Let's do it this way. Cancel. It's not exactly how I wanted that to look. As you can see, my clicking is not the fastest right now. I do want to deconstruct that, but Terry is adamant on building it. That's fine. Still feel like the game audio is way too loud. So we're going to send this into overdrive. We're going to do a couple things. We need to build a roof area, which we can build around our structure. They will chop down the big trees that interfere. We also need to make a stockpile zone. So we're going to do this in here for now. And we'll go ahead and allow everything other than rotten. And we'll make this important. It's easier for now to do it that way. So here's another thing we have to unforbid because we want to get everything inside. We need to equip people too, by the way. I forgot to do that. See, we have the gun, we have the rifle here, we have the revolver, we have a helmet, some pants. So we're going to need to get that equipped. I guess we're taking a recreational break. We can see Nate's going for a walk, Terry's building a roof, Steezy's harvesting a poplar tree. So I guess I'm the lazy one right now, but that's the way it goes. Life on the rim. Oh, here's still components. See, these are like the crux of our ability to survive here. So they need to stay. And then, or when they need to be allowed, I should say. And then we had that patch of fertile right here. So let's think what we should do is get, so here's some more packaged survival meals. See, they're deteriorating because they're unroofed and outdoors. Oh, I thought I had them clicked. But what we should do is get, so a growing zone going. So this is fertile. I'll show you, see, rich soil. sorry, so the fertility, it'll be down here. Fertility 140%. So what we should do, let me turn this back to regular time. We need to get some crops growing. So I'm gonna get that going. We'll plant potato there, and I'll just rename it. And then we should get as well. We should get some cotton growing. It takes a little bit longer than potatoes, but we can obviously get fiber out of that. And then let's get some corn. And this will be what Brenna's character tends to go towards. So I didn't catch it in time. What we really should have been building day one. It would have helped. It's a small help. It's not the world's biggest help or detriment, but it would have helped. Oh, geez, this bedroom's bigger. Okay, so we'll assign this bed to Brenna just so no one claims that I was being unfair. So they're going to have a mood penalty. If we look, I'm going to pause real quick and see needs. Sleeping alone, slept out in the cold, slept outside, slept on the ground. Those hurt the mood overall. So we do like to see this get. Alright, so there goes Steezy. She's going to take care of the planting. And then Terry and Nate are going to finish work once Nate wakes up. Said he's being lazy. It's alright, he has COVID. There we go. Now he's pulling his weight. And I have to play with the sound. You guys are going to have to forgive me. Music again. So if we get these bedrooms set up, that'll be a big step forward for us as far as keeping the mood happy and keeping the colonists, because they work faster, they work better when their needs are met. And so we can't. So like this, I'm gonna assign. Okay, I'm gonna set owner. That'll be Nate's, and then this I'm gonna set owner. That'll be Terry's, and then this one, Brenna can have the larger bedroom. Okay, so that's a good start. Let's go back to normal time. They're doing some hauling here to get things placed where they need to be. Let's see, I guess, so Steezy's up here, taking care of the planting. We should probably get some sort of storage location going. Let's see, what if we did something like this? We gave them a mess hall. So here can be the kitchen for, we'll eventually put a refrigerator there, and then what we can do is put we'll put a fuel stove here. We'll get a butcher's table going there. We should put a door. Make it easy. Let's get that going, and then we'll set get the roof area also as well going across all of this. So what we're really aiming for here is we need to get somewhere cold, because we got to get our food that Steezy's making for us. We've got to get this stuff. Once it's ready to go, we have to keep it refrigerated, as well as the meat. We're going to get a cooking area and a butchering area, because we're going to have to butcher animals eventually. So we need to make sure that is a defined place, and we can put a table in here, because they're going to take a mood penalty. Let me look at Terry, for instance. That, oh my gosh. I was looking for this one. 8 without a table. We need to put a table in here. Oh my gosh. So we need to get a table set because 8 without a table is a -3 penalty. Um, so that's part of the goal of this. So they're sleeping now. This would be where I find some way to fast forward it better. But so for tomorrow, looks like Steezy's gotten good work. Excuse me. On our growth, and she's heading back towards that. We could also put a research bench in here. Put it in there with a dining chair, and then we can put might as well make a table here. That would be nice, I think. Yeah, so where did Steezy go? No, she's okay. She's coming back. She's still taking care of the plants. Good, good. That's what we need. Finishing the roof up here. Obviously, we don't have cooling yet going on in here. This is good to get the research table going. In fact, I will start watermill generator because we have this right here. This is a nice source of power without a risk of fire. When we build the see how we have this fueled, well, the fueled stove is a fire risk itself, but when there's a wood fire generator, this guy right here, and I would try to keep it away from the place, but it can catch on fire and then catch your place on fire, and that's obviously a big deal. So we have visitors from the Kala Nation. Danny Kala flew with him. He's with United now. Let's see where they're at. They have some items to trade. Don't think we're really interested in trading right now, so they can just kind of hang out, do the thing, wander through our locality. But I think, I think I'd rather these guys get brought inside. They're deteriorating for sure. Oh, we still haven't done. All right, tomorrow we need to get assigned weapons, and then we need to. I'm trying to figure out how. There's a way to expand a zone if you can get the zone to be clicked on. There we go. So I'd rather that. We have our kitty cat. Magnet. Aw. Alright, so Magnet is sleeping here with us. We should make magnets. I'll have to find a way. Animals. Manage areas. New area. Okay. 2. Nope. Alright, well, I clearly don't know how this works. New area. Alright, well I have to do research into that because I apparently can't, but I was trying to make it so that Magnet would sleep in Brennan's room. Let's go and fast forward through this, see if we can get one more day. See if we can get one more day going before we gotta end this one. Trying to keep it to about 20 minutes. We've done some pretty good progress so far. Oh, although I guess we are missing a wooden wall here. Let's make sure that our roofing area, yeah, okay. So we'll see if we can't finish the building here, and then we'll call it quits. See, Nate. So Nate should, if we check, Nate should have a. Okay, well there you go. Aw, look at that. Um, but without a table, I'm not. Oh man, that should be an old one, I guess. Um, an expired. So like, let's see if Terry ate with. Oh no, dang it! I thought it was up here. My eyes didn't see it. Okay, yeah. So that should disappear by tomorrow because they're eating at the table. So that debuff should be done. So we got Steezy plant cutting. What we can do is before this is over, if we want to get Steezy, oh look, here's some more packaged survival meals. So what we'll do is we'll ask Steezy to prioritize hauling. So if you hold shift and right click, you can chain events. That way it's a little bit easier to manage what's going on. Just want to get those back in the house so they don't deteriorate. In the next episode, we're going to have to look at getting some of these blueberry bushes harvested. We're good with our survival meals right now, but we want to start setting up this is probably a good ominous. Oh, no, it's not ominous. It's a good thing. Thanks to a high mood because of his darling wife, Nate has experienced an inspiration. He will shoot more accurately for the next 8 days. Okay, so let's leave it at that. Tomorrow or next episode, we need to look at maybe harvesting some of these berry bushes. We're good on some packaged survival meals for now, but we also need to consider hunting because the survival meals or the berries alone won't do it. So up here we have a raccoon. We have guinea pig, some things that aren't going to be all that good. I don't know what we're going to do for, maybe we breed the horses and eat them. I don't know. So we're going to have to figure that out. But for now, I will say good night, goodbye, and God bless from Steezy, Nate, and Terry out on the rim. I'll give you guys the save. All right. Talk to you guys soon.